Excuse me.
I'll do some ice just in case you want to go.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
No, I've never smoked.
No.
Is there a reason why you haven't? I was a suburban
housewife.
and cigarettes
And alcohol.
Take breath. Maybe not.
You need more.
Complex thoughts, but my mind clearer than HD. Picture is just me and the hoes. I'm Jack Tripper. Three's company, each breeze loving me. Mary Jane, but that's my one thing. She keeps me company, keep it done to me. But no, you can't puff for me. That's a solo trip. My eyes shaky from blowing strong. I am bolo, bitch.
A couple of twisted hips, all of this wicked shit, little minute hits. I love big fries on my flower, nigga, this minute hits. A couple of snow bunny animals.
That gunshot trash, ain't it?
Come ride with the soul. Fly high from here to the coast. Think about the boat. Life full of love.
1 2 1 2 1 2. How's everyone doing today? I would like to welcome everyone to another edition of the Everybody Hates Sleep show. I'm your host, Matt Maxwell, aka Sleep, aka Big, aka City Limits, aka None of the Chosen Few. I know about a lot of AKAs. And I want to say thank you to everybody that's listening. Special shout out to all of my Snapchat people. I appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't understand. Even if y'all don't listen to the show, just y'all response to my blast was greatly appreciated. I love y'all. Thank you very much. I want to give a special fuck you to Facebook for putting my page in jail because you motherfuckers have bots running your I guess you can say your legal pages or whatever, and they have no idea what context is. So a special fuck you to you guys. Today I have a very special guest, a recurring guest on the show, my nigga David Forsyth. I need y'all to go and check out the Social Insecurity podcast on all of your DSPs. You can definitely catch it on Spotify. We also have a reoccurring guest, Dominique Taylor.
Boy.
I apologize for giving her government out, even though in the bio I did give her government in the bio, which is probably why I introduced her in that manner. But it doesn't matter because she a part of the mob. She covered, so like it, you know,
That's my boy.
It's good. You know what I'm saying? So, today we are going to talk about. This is. I should have titled this episode "The Narcissistic Show" because we're going to talk about me in both segments, and in the third segment, I'm going to kind of interview my guests from the Social Insecurity podcast. But let's get into me a little bit. Now, I personally think I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm like big bro to a lot of my homeboys. And maybe Dave, he might speak to this, he might not. I'm not going to speak for that man because he is a man. But I really feel like in a lot of ways that I'm hitch. And by when I say I'm hitch, because for one, I fuck with Will Smith. Fucking entanglement.
Hitch is a character.
I understand that.
Okay.
But fucking entanglement. If you're in a relationship, call it what the fuck it is. If your husband let you fuck a nigga to keep the goddamn marriage together, call it what it is. God damn it.
Hitch, huh?
So I really feel like that I'm hitched because I give very good advice. I'm not necessarily good at taking the advice that I give because I'm a Sagittarius.
Yeah, that's it.
But as a Sagittarius, we give very good advice. So I want to ask the panel, is there a time where you have came to me and I gave you said good advice?
Ladies first.
Gave me good advice?
I've given you good advice.
Yeah, you have been wise in some things. Hitch, though, was a relationship expert.
I think I'm a relationship expert. Yeah. I'm just not good in my own relationship.
You're not good, right, and taking your own advice.
I'm good at looking at the outside in, but on the inside out,
kind of clouded.
Yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, wasn't that the same makeup of Hitch?
It was. Actually, it was. You're actually right. You're definitely right.
Nigga, that was a moment.
It sure was.
The most abusive nigga I know with sound effects and slipped on that.
Right.
My bad. I'm working on this soundboard shit. My bad.
But I didn't even interrupt your point.
But no, I think you have some good insight as to other people because you are very good at observing and just watching how people move. And I think you get a good sense of people. But just when it comes to you, it's just a little different.
Yeah, it is.
I think
because the people that's close to me, I try to give them the benefit of the doubt.
I'm the bomb here.
And the benefit of the doubt can sometimes leave you looking stupid. You know what I'm saying?
People show you who they are. You gotta believe that shit. When they show you how they operate, you gotta go with them.
When you show me your Lamarcus.
Right. That's Lil Mark. So yeah. You know, when people show you they show you who they are first, and you have to take that. And sometimes it's hard to take it at face value, but you have to.
Yeah.
They tell you who they are eventually.
See, I feel like I give good advice because my homeboys come to me and like one of my niggas be come to me in the wee hours of the night, and if I'm up, I'm gonna listen. I don't give a fuck how retarded it sound. You know what I'm saying? I got one homeboy that done had 2 kids in the same year, You know what I'm saying? And if I was there, it wouldn't have happened.
But that goes to
I
show
promise you, it wouldn't have fucking happened.
I understand that, but this is a grown man. You know what I'm
Grown
saying?
man or not,
Yeah.
that's still my nigga.
I understand, but that accountability has to be on him. You know what I'm saying? You can, like you said many times, you can lead a horse to water,
But you can't make
him
him
drink.
You can't make
so
him
it
think.
is what it is. But I mean, it's not a bad thing. But you know, most of your friends is
What? Most of my friends is what?
shit. They're kind of douchebags. So I mean, no offense.
As you sit in front of one of my friends. Do you consider yourself a douchebag?
Okay, let me correct that. Let me not say douchebag. But I mean, I want douchebag is not the word.
Don't double back now. You
Oh no, I ain't doubling back. Cause what I really just wanted to say is y'all ain't shit. But I just said y'all douchebags. No, I said y'all douchebags.
Stop. Now I'm cutting in because I heard all that shit. At first you said, I mean, because what's your friend naked? You know, it started low and then it just on down the volume and shit. No, I caught that. You thought I didn't. I'm on that shit. Nah. Yeah, I would consider myself a number of things that would be, you know, distasteful adjectives and shit, and I embrace that. Wholeheartedly. Why? Shit, why not?
I wake up and teardrops, they pour down like rain.
Hey man, you on the way. You just don't know it. You on the way. I ain't gonna say to the pole house or nothing, but you on the way. But
I'm already in the pole. I ain't gonna say I'm in the pole house. No, we done moved. This a step up, though. This a step up. Where was you at this time a year ago?
This time a year ago, I was in Southfield. In a very spacious apartment, but cost you goddamn much.
An apartment, nonetheless.
Yeah.
hey yo, hella wreck to Detroit Heights, aka Southfield.
Shout out to Detroit Heights.
I'm gonna say though, I liked my space, but for what I was paying, it was crazy, and it just I couldn't be comfortable. It was a nice place. I just couldn't be. Damn near $1,400. Yeah, I was saying right down the street from here, and definitely $1,400. So, I mean, I came across this place on like pure whim, and it worked out. And I mean, I like my house.
Yeah, this is a nice little bungalow.
Your ass could have stayed down there by Tiger Stadium for that.
I used to stay down there. I used to stay in the Jeffersonian, and that shit was $1,185 for 2 bedrooms.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that too,
But it was like I stayed there for a long time. I was there for a long time, and then it was just like I'm paying to stay downtown. I was traveling so far to go to work, like an hour and a half just to get to work. I had to go all the way to Pontiac to go to work. That shit was just too much. It was too much. It was too much. I wasn't never at home.
Hey, look, man, let me explain something to y'all, man. Look, if y'all gonna be smoking these fucking backwoods, man, I'm gonna need you motherfuckers to figure out how to roll these bitches, alright? I have a tutorial. I will send you guys so you can roll a backwood in a proper fashion. Because this shit right here is fucking ridiculous. And why every woman that smoke a backwood sound like a witch?
I don't know.
Every woman.
Because y'all be fucking with the bitches that smoke Newports and shit.
Newports.
Sound like a whole
100 in a box.
Purple. And sound like a nigga. Gums be purple too. Fuck out of here.
Gums be purple.
Should be midnight.
Hello?
You know who got the purplest gums you probably ever see?
Who?
That bitch Moniece from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, because that bitch smokes cigarettes like crazy. Her mouth look nasty. Who be letting you put their mouth on them? Like,
Listen,
can you brush your lips or something?
any bad thing that happens to her,
Don't do that.
She fucking deserves. I'm sorry.
I don't say all that.
I'm going to say all of that. Because I know motherfuckers like her.
Who?
Lil Fizz.
He don't watch that shit.
Oh, he don't watch
He's
that.
not, no. He don't necessarily fuck with pop culture.
Yeah, it's too.
Reality TV is pop culture.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I watch reality TV is so I can have a reason to talk shit about the shit that everybody think is cool. See, because I have a thing about the shit that people deem is cool. I have a thing about that. Because a lot of the shit that you motherfuckers deem is cool is the weakest fucking shit on fucking earth. The weakest shit on earth. You know what niggas is doing now?
What?
And what they've been doing for a long time, since at least about 2000, I say about 16, is they wearing like soccer jogging pants to the point where Nike has made a tech suit. Right?
You talking the Nike tech?
Yeah, the Nike tech suit. I didn't know we was gonna go here, but we about to go there.
Oh my gosh.
The Nike tech suit is the most metrosexual shit that any man can put on his fucking back.
Why?
Because one, the pants, they're soccer pants. Have you ever seen soccer pants? Have you ever seen soccer players jogging pants?
Yeah.
I've never seen that shit.
I have. Yeah.
I have.
Yo, Google that shit real quick.
Them bitches, you should never see the structure of a man's knees.
That's just because you can't wear them.
I don't want to wear them. I don't want y'all to see what my knees look like.
We know your knees big as hell. What you talking about?
Okay, I only got one of them bitches.
This is the size of footballs. Okay, we over.
Fuck you, dog. The size of football.
I like them shits though. I don't like seeing niggas in them. I want one. That's just because.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Nike has made the tracksuit form fitting for men. Why would you do that? And then got the audacity to price that bitch between $170 and $190.
That is, but you know, scammers beginning for the 40 more.
No, scammers are using somebody else's identity to pay them bitches for the $190. They're not getting them for no discounted prices.
What I'm saying, they're selling them for the 40. I seen that shit on Facebook Marketplace.
Hey,
got a bunch of Nike
so
tattoos.
Hey, look, fellas. Free game Fridays. Is today Friday?
Today is Friday.
Yeah. So it's free game Friday, right? Let me tell y'all niggas something. If you see a chick in the city of Detroit with some Yeezys on, it's an 80% chance she got them bitches off of goddamn Finkel in Wyoming, my nigga. It's an 80% chance.
Next to the Tim Hortons.
Next to the fucking Tim Hortons. Where on Wednesdays, that goddamn parking lot is selling air conditioners and lawnmowers. God damn it. So, when you see that dark skinned bitch with all that ass, they got them freaky ass Yeezys on, it's an 80% chance she got them bitches off Finkel in Wyoming.
I feel bad because I actually want
What about
a
the
pair.
other 20%?
20% what?
What about the other 20%? Where would she have got them from with the other 20%?
The other 20% might have got the bitches off StockX.
And they paying in installments.
And they definitely playing in quad pay. Or quill pay, whatever the fuck that shit is.
After pay, that's what that shit is.
Infinity pay, whatever the fuck. $17.95 a month for a boot. Who the fuck doing that? It's a bitch walking around right now making payments on her ass.
Yeah, they do.
On her ass.
Thing is, if you do right with that investment, you pay that shit off, you know what I'm saying, within the 2 months, I say.
If you make a decision to make monthly payments on your body, on the shit that was given to you, you have to make a residual income. If you don't make money off of your body every month, you are losing. And
right there in Buzzard, so at 5 years, $5,600. If you got insurance though, you might pay like a good $15. You might come out of pocket about a good $15.
Yeah, but either way, shit. You don't want to see that 15 come back tenfold?
Yeah, of course.
You definitely want to see that 15 come
I'm
back.
okay with the flat ass the Lord gave me. We is all right.
So that's why you got to pay that $40. Ooh, that's all I got for you. Ooh, so what you about to do? Let me give you that $40. What you gonna do for that $40? Hey, listen. Free game Fridays, and I'm talking to the ladies. Ladies, if you let this man enter your vagina for two $20 bills, whatever happened to you after that, you fucking deserve. If you price point your vagina at $40,
you don't love yourself.
dog, fuck loving yourself. You don't love shit. Nothing matters to you.
What's up, a tank of gas and some cognac?
Bruh.
And drink.
Bruh, that's like a 3-5 and something to eat.
Talking about tank of gas, most of them ain't got a fucking car.
That's true.
So they ain't got to worry about paying gas.
Sad story.
If you, hey, and then for you bitches, excuse me, I don't want to call you bitches, but for you delicate flowers, for you delicate flowers that are taking the $40 offer and you have a vehicle, wow. Because even if you put $15 in your tank, how much you got left?
There's not nothing in this.
You got about like a hot ass dog. You go buy some fucking chili fries with cheese that you broke again.
All over again. Waste of space.
Hold on. Y'all making it seem like she's only making $40 a day. That's $40 a pop. Niggas,
How many niggas popping your pussy? That's too much.
How many motherfuckers is popping you out for 40 bones?
That's a whole nother.
That's a whole
conversation.
That's a whole look. So now, hey, shout out social insecurity. The whole faction over there, they didn't open up a whole nother can of worms. So look, if you price point your vagina at $40, okay. So now you say I need to make $100. So what's 100 divided by 40?
We not doing that.
We not doing math?
let's say she do a discount.
Let's say she said no, fuck the discount.
Listen to what I was gonna say though. Let's say she running across 3 niggas trying to run a train, and she say y'all come up with a hum bun. Yeah, we good to go.
That make my vagina hurt. Hell no.
That's $25, bro.
Absolutely not. Oh.
If she trying to make $100, right, at $40, right, that's $25 a person.
What you mean?
25 times.
You got 100 divided by 40 right there.
I know. That's 25.
What? Go ahead. Just go ahead. Keep on.
I'm waiting to see how this play out.
Just please tell me.
25. Hold on. 25.
And don't blame the calculator for you fucking up after you done.
Right. Blame it, just say.
So,
That's
if she say I need to make $200 today, and she price point her vagina at $40, that's $25 a dude. She has to fuck 8 dudes to get $200.
who the hell is doing that?
Why if it's a $40 per session?
Because that's like the social media going price for vagina.
What?
But okay.
Who is offering vagina for $40?
You'll be surprised.
Please tell me. I need you to show me.
OnlyFans is nothing but a exuberant platform for fucking Backpage. That's all OnlyFans is.
But they not fucking, right?
Oh, they fucking.
They not fucking.
Oh, and another thing, ladies. If you have an OnlyFans because you bored, your vagina is trash.
But this is all I'm confused about. I've heard of OnlyFans, but I've never actually seen what happens on OnlyFans. So, is it they be fucking? Basically,
so my homeboy, he went and got him an OnlyFans. He went and followed him an OnlyFans chick, right? So this particular chick, whatever her name is, I have no idea what her name is, but he was upset because she is in lingerie, cleaning her house, making eggs, dusting books.
She don't read none of them fucking books.
He pays $30 a month.
A month to watch her clean up in lingerie?
That is his point exactly, dear.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Where my goddamn soundboard? Goddamn it.
Pay for that.
That's exactly what I'm getting.
That is his point exactly.
Gonna pay for that though.
Therefore,
like
you can't knock her hustle.
There are a lot of guys who will just pay to see that, which is unfortunate. But it's just, man,
it is
that whole
entirely too many weak ass motherfuckers.
Watch me do this. I think I seen like I was scrolling through my timeline. I don't know why, because I don't know why no OnlyFans shit pop up on my shit. Some bitch was talking about following her OnlyFans. All she did was like sliming or whatever. Like,
and that's another thing, ladies. That's another thing. I'm gonna tell you right now. I will never follow your OnlyFans page. I don't care who you are. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care how fat your ass is. I don't care how perky your titties are. I don't care how pretty your vagina is. I will never follow your OnlyFans page. So stop asking me. No.
Nigga had an OnlyFans.
If you think about it, OnlyFans is the genres of porn sites came alive, or came to more so like amateur reality.
That's a good point.
Or you can look at it like classified ads.
OnlyFans ain't nothing but catstacks.com.
Damn, Cat Stacks is that light skinned bitch who was all coked out and all that shit, right? Yeah, I remember that.
She was the bitch that started the exposed culture. Cat Stacks is the bitch that originated exposed culture. No, Monica Lewinsky probably started the exposed culture.
Way back now.
Yeah.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Why would she tell that she sucks some dick?
The queen of exposed culture is that girl Corinne Steffens.
No, but Monica.
Yeah, she was. She told everybody she wrote a book.
Yeah.
And downed out so many people. She did so many interviews and downed out so many people.
She said Shaq was paying her $10,000 a month. And then backdoored it and said Shaq had, man, she talked bad about that nigga Shaq.
She did, and that's part of why him and his wife got divorced.
I know where you was going with that. I don't know why you ain't just...
Cause I don't like talking about another man, but I'm just saying, man, like, if I give you $10,000 a month, where's the loyalty, bitch?
You want to talk about that man swinging?
No. I am not Charlamagne the God, and I'm not about to talk about another man swinging. And for whoever that remembers that I was on the Breakfast Club, I had my little 8 minutes of fame.
Right, and played that shit. Yeah, boy.
They did.
They did. I heard that shit for a while. For a good while, they kept playing that shit. That shit was funny as
I
hell.
listen to the radio for that distinct moment because you were on there.
And I appreciate you, boss. Cause I was upset with that. Cause listen, man. Listen. Okay. We about to have a real in-depth moment with. Cause this is about me. This is the narcissistic episode. So we about to have a real in-depth moment with your mans. I really fuck with Charlamagne, man. When Breakfast Club first came out, I consider myself one of the first 100 fans. Because when they first came out, after the show, they would go and go live stream all three of them, and they would talk to the fans. You know what I'm saying? So I got Angela Yee to follow me on Twitter, and I got Charlamagne to follow me on Twitter, and I had the whole Breakfast Club as a show following me. They distanced themselves from me, and I understand. Shout out JT from the City Girls.
Now what happened? How they distance themselves?
Oh my gosh. Go tell it.
So, JT from the City Girls was on the internet maybe last night or the last 5 nights saying how Little Uzi need to leave her alone. Why you keep fucking with me? Ain't you tired of trying to hurt my feelings? All this other shit, right? So I went on the video that she posted on Twitter and said, I thought you was a real bitch that didn't give a fuck about a nigga.
Okay.
Why are you crying? I'm now suspended. They suspended my fucking Twitter, dog.
Did you use quotation marks?
I did not.
Yeah, that's where you fucked up, fam.
That's bullshit.
It's all in the details and the conciseness of your
I'm starting to see that.
Yeah.
So
it's cool, man. Like, you should have consulted your mans before you made that move.
Dude, I made that motherfucking tweet in the library after I had woke up on my way to work type shit. And when I go sit down and conversate with the beautiful Dominique Taylor, this motherfucker, I'm sorry.
No,
My man, it's converse. It's not conversation.
Yeah.
It's converse.
Converse.
Yeah.
So even when you're talking with somebody, you're conversing. You're not conversating. It's converse.
What's the difference?
One is a word, one is not.
One is a word, one is not.
Pretty clear cut like a diamond, my man.
One is a word and one is not.
It's not.
And that is a great title for a fucking podcast right there, though. I gotta write that down.
Right ahead. That's what I'm
One is a word
I'm so more
and one is not.
blowing my own mind of how tight.
God damn it.
Oh my gosh. Both of y'all sound like narcissists today. Like, Jesus
I'm
Christ.
aiding to the title of the show.
You definitely are.
I'm gonna tell you something. Being a narcissist isn't a bad thing.
What?
They put a negative stigma on people that praise themselves, that care about themselves, that like.
No. That's called self-love.
Okay.
That's totally different.
So what's narcissism?
Okay, narcissism is everything that happens, making everything that happens about you, even when shit that's not about you. I don't do that. Look, I fell down the stairs, right? Say just an example. I fell down the stairs. You're at the top of the stairs. Now I got an inconvenience. This is inconvenience to me because now I have to come down the stairs and come help you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about you at this moment. It's about that person that's hurt.
Now when when you put it like that, that makes me a narcissist. If I have to stop what I'm doing to come help you, then yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Are you serious? You did it to yourself?
This guy broke his leg.
Like, you did that to yourself?
You ain't convincing me.
Now, hold on. Let's stay right there, darling.
Okay.
You did that to yourself. And now I have to come help you because you fucked yourself up?
Yeah.
What the fuck you mean, yeah?
I mean, if it's your friend or if it's your, you know what I'm saying?
I don't care who it is. You did that to yourself. I didn't tell you to go downstairs. I told you to sit your ass down.
Okay.
You go downstairs, trip, fall, break your fucking ankle. Now I have to come help you because your ankle is broke. And not only do I have to help you, I have to not help you for the next 3 to 7 weeks.
You're so nice.
You've taken 3 to 7 weeks out of my life.
Narcissist.
It's not. I don't know if that narcissism.
It is. And we're gonna just to clarify.
I don't know if is it narcissism or is it you don't like to listen. You don't like to listen.
It's possibly self-centered. I'm just saying.
Like yesterday, for example.
Go ahead.
For example.
Okay.
You had to get the vehicle. No, you didn't have to get the vehicle towed. But you had to have trip. To make a long story less long, 3 to 4 hours out of your day was taken from you because you don't know how to say no.
That's true. I'm working on that. I don't like to say no because one, I don't like people saying no to me. So, but I don't like to say no, and I was trying to, I don't know, it's allow them to, have some fun or whatever you want to call it. And I was already frustrated. I really didn't want to go, but I did it anyway. And I don't know what I did. Whatever I did, it made my key lock up in my ignition. And then
who it is? You did that to yourself. I didn't tell you to go downstairs. I told you to sit your ass down.
Okay.
You go downstairs, trip, fall, but
anyway, as I was saying.
What was you saying?
Basically, my key got stuck in the ignition. I couldn't get it out. It was stuck for the longest. I began to panic. I got extremely frustrated. Called AAA. Don't know why I called AAA. Tow service came anyway, even though I canceled it. And it literally took all of 2 seconds to get everything up and running again, get the ignition unstuck, and I was on my way. But I was highly inconvenienced. Had to spend money I did not want to spend in order to do that. But, you live and you learn. But I'm learning to say no, because I do say no to a lot. So I'm learning, but I don't necessarily think, oh my God, just how is this going to inconvenience me? This is,
Mm-hmm.
So, that's just the giver in me. Everybody doesn't have that. It's okay. That's how you get them blessings, though, just so you know.
Continue on, Hitch.
Right, let's go.
Well, I want to get into this next topic, which is, so I was told that I am a black woman hater. And I was told this by someone that I kind of hold near and dear to my heart. I fuck with you. Shout out Jamila Zuri. I fuck with you. If y'all looking for any type of bundles or any type of block management, fuck with Jamila Zuri. She out in Vegas. But she told me that she wouldn't listen to my podcast because she said it's full of woman hating shit. And I was like, I don't hate women. I love fucking black women. All I know is fucking black women.
It's not that you're a hater. You're not a hater of black women. You're just very judgmental.
And the only reason why I'm judgmental of black women is because if black women raise their bar, then men have to raise their bar. All men, all of you niggas will have to raise your bar if black women raise their bar. And when I say niggas, I ain't just talking about my black folk or my African Americans or my Native Americans or the people that believe in Yeshua. I'm talking about you I'm talking about you Indian motherfuckers, you Arab motherfuckers, you fucking Anglo-Saxons, all of anybody walking around this bitch with a penis.
Tell me why you mad, son. Tell me why you mad.
If a black woman raised their bar, you would have to raise yours, because black women are the epitome of, like, you. The closest you're going to get to perfect is a black woman. And that's why I felt a way when she said that I'm a black woman hater.
This is a chick we saw in Snapchat when we was in Vegas. This is somehow. Is it boxing there? Oh, okay.
All I know is black women. My mom, my auntie, both of my aunties, my grandmother, my great grandmother. All I know is black women. When y'all say it's a wage gap, I don't know nothing about a wage gap because all I know is black women. So whatever a black woman brought into the house, that's all I fucking know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I fucking apologize. So when she said that, I really felt the way. I really felt the way. And I felt like, since I have like a platform that I can speak on, that I wanted to let black women know that y'all are the precipice of all of this shit. The closest thing a man is going to get to God is a black woman. Because without a woman, we can't procreate. You can't make life without a woman. And the crazy thing about a black woman is that she might shoot out a light-skinned motherfucker to you. She might shoot out a brown-skinned motherfucker to you. She might shoot out an ebony dark motherfucker to you. And I only say that because I got all fucking 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? So
Nigga sound like Tupac gonna keep your head over right,
I apologize.
Nah, I love Tupac.
I feel and I feel whatever he was feeling when he made that song, I feel that right now.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't like it when people talk shit about black women.
You know what? You know how he felt after that? After he caught them cases and bitches was against him, he like, shit, ain't gonna be another motherfucker keep your head up. You gonna learn. You gonna learn just like how he did.
And I'm gonna say this. Tupac was in a situation that he should not have been in. But because I don't cry about the rules and the apathy or whatever the fuck that comes with it, I don't cry when it comes to that. If we gonna play Bush, like my nigga Joe said, like my nigga Joe Button said, if we gonna play Bush League, bitch, we Bush League. I'm not about to cry. I'm about to throw an elbow. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Tupac shouldn't have been in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I still talk shit about how niggas ain't backing Nick Cannon for real. Like, he put a lot of motherfuckers on, and now he's like ousted shit from doing this thing. I understand why more people ain't coming to his aid. This shit, that's
but I think a lot of the people, especially the people that he was
I hate that nigga
stuff, they kind of try to be real careful about what come out their mouth.
Ooh.
A lot of people that was working with him are trying to be real careful about what comes out their mouth.
But they shouldn't be. That nigga was cutting checks for him.
I know, but I think they scared of messing up whatever prospect or deal.
Listen.
Bullshit.
It should be.
Listen.
But that's what they doing.
Listen.
That's what they doing. Watch what they be saying.
When your check has Nick Cannon wilding out signed by Viacom, you tend to speak lightly about the things that Nick Cannon wilding out has said. Because Nick Cannon wilding out doesn't sign your fucking checks.
Viacom does.
Viacom, thank you. So if Viacom is signing your checks, you're going to be a little bit quiet. I guarantee you.
All the people was like, all
the people that is signing all the people that Nick Cannon is signing checks to, they're standing behind him.
Look,
I promise you.
Look, I swear, because I was about to say, if it was Jay Prince was wilding out, it would be a different type of scenario.
It would be a different type of scenario because it wouldn't say Jay Prince wilding out. It'll say Rap-A-Lot Records wilding out. Rap-A-Lot Records. Motherfuckers understand that Jay Prince is behind this. So if you fuck with Rap-A-Lot Records, you better come with whatever the fuck you supposed to come with. And if you don't, it's gonna be consequences.
And it's time to go to war.
And I fuck with Jay Prince. I fuck with anybody that's willing to stand on their own too, man. Fuck an organization.
That's it. Bud need more credit for the shit he trying to do.
No, he don't.
Why he don't?
He don't need more credit because when you sign the least amount of contract and you produce more than your contract, you would think the people that you sign with would look at that and be like, oh, this is an asset. I might want to treat this differently. Instead of looking at it like, oh, these are blacks. This is a black owned establishment. So let's treat it like it's black owned.
I'm talking about.
And I appreciate. So look,
come on, man.
I appreciate what Joe Budden is doing because what he is doing, I'm trying to implement at my job. Because right now, it's a performance-driven era. If you can produce and put facts behind your production, you can walk into any room with a bunch of white motherfuckers that have more money than you with the biggest dick in that fucking room because you produced in an era where you're not supposed to. You have that. You could sit at home. You could work from home. You know that, right? You can work from home. But if you decide to come into the job and produce, oh, bitch, fuck you think you talking to? Nigga, I produced. I got numbers. I gave you motherfuckers 9 figures. Who the fuck y'all talking to? Oh, y'all ain't talking right. I'm leaving. I'm not mad at him because I would do the same thing. That's probably the reason why I'm not playing on TV right now. Because I told my college coach, I'm not here to tell on these guys. I'm here to make a legacy. You are holding up my legacy. You want me to tell on these guys to produce my legacy? No, my legacy don't move like that. And if your legacy moves in that matter, more power to you. But my legacy don't move like that. I'm not telling on the next man to procure myself, to put myself forward. No, I'm not doing it. If I gotta sacrifice myself to stand for something, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind being a sacrificial lamb. I'm big enough. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
That shit sound like a single dating ad or some shit. It's a whole bunch of me, baby.
It's a whole bunch of me. This nigga sound retarded.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
So I wanted to get into a little bit of history.
Good.
So, have y'all ever heard about the Dow Rose?
No.
Okay, the Dow Rose is what white people would acquire to call themselves Indian. So there's this thing called the $5 Indian. If you look it up, if you Google $5 Indian, you will see that you could pay $5 and put yourself on the Dow Rose and consider yourself an Indian. Example of that is Geronimo, the motherfucker that was in all of the 70s shows. That motherfucker was Italian. Yes.
Didn't know that.
Geronimo is fucking Italian. But because of the Dow Rose, he's able to play an Indian character to portray that Indians have a white heritage. See, and I'm going to say this on my podcast, and I hope I don't get it. I don't give a fuck about the backlash. I really don't. But white people have no history. That's why they make that shit up. They have no history. That's why they make that shit up.
Going down the same path that Nick Cannon went.
I'm not
about it.
Yes.
The only difference
But
between
I got your back, nigga. Ain't no
the only difference between me and Nick Cannon is that I'm not as famous as he is, and I will refuse to apologize for anything that I say about Kim Worthy, the fucking city council of Detroit, the fucking mayor of Detroit, anything dealing with Detroit. Because I love my city. And I watched my city deteriorate because we have some of the most greediest motherfuckers in city council that you've probably that has been in any fucking city council. And I'm willing. I don't listen. One day, I'm going to be mayor of Detroit, and
speaking into existence.
I'm going to be mayor of Detroit because of my initiative. Now, my initiative is called the $4 Million Initiative. Okay? The $4 million initiative is you take $4 million and you buy up as much land as you can with $4 million. Okay? You take that $4 million of land, and I'm going to go to the TFC Center, and I'm going to bid that land to all of the contractors, the plumbers, the electricians, the installation people from, I would say, 1,000-mile radius. Okay? So, whomever bids the best on this said $4 million property, my only provision is that the people that stay within that property, you take those people and you make those people apprentice. You teach them how to be electricians, be plumbers, be drywall specialists. You know what I'm saying? Teach these people how to have a craft. And then so once you have this community of people building these homes, you then give them the opportunity to buy the homes that they building.
That would be nice.
That's how you empower a people.
Preach.
You want to empower a people? Teach them a craft, and then give them the opportunity to take the money that they learned from building this craft to buy the fucking house that they built.
Okay, Pastor Preach, go ahead. Pastor Sweet.
That's how you build empowerment. That's how you empower people.
Definitely.
And I guarantee you, once those people find out that I'm the reason why they have that empowerment, they have vote. That's all you want. Nigga, you want us a vote, my nigga? Shit, that ain't nothing. I'm like barbecue in front of this bitch. And that's all I want for Detroit, man. That's all I fucking want,
So
man.
you ready to kiss some babies?
Man, whatever. That's all I want for Detroit, man. Because I know it is a pool of niggas that just want to work. I don't want your handout. Don't hand me shit. Give me an opportunity to build. Give me an opportunity to grow. Give me a fucking job. And I will show you what the fuck I can do. That's all I want for my people.
On his toes, baby. Keep him on his toes.
I should be your engineer and shit.
I've only said it on my podcast. This is my second time saying that.
What?
About my initiative to be the mayor of Detroit.
Oh yeah.
I'll beat the fuck out of Mike Duggan
Okay.
in an election.
Okay. Let's be clear.
No, not like in the, like, come on, dog. Mike Duggan 5'6", man. I'm 6'9", like, like they taking me to jail.
Oh yeah, you want
Takashi height ass nigga.
Takashi, fuck that nigga. We call that nigga Duke. Don't you ever say that nigga on this podcast? Fuck him.
I wake up and teardrops they fall down like rain. I put on that old song and dance in there.
I went high to the top and all much has changed.
Your height is the euphemism for oral sex.
What?
what?
You disrespectful as hell.
6'9".
Oh yeah.
Do y'all see how I bring people to my platform and big them up in the most jubilant way possible, and they find any type of fucking way to fucking disrespect me.
It's everybody hates sleep. Listen,
He got a point.
I'm not mad. Because I know everybody hates sleep. And that's cool with me. You can hate me. I can be your symbol for hate. I don't mind that.
you know what? And that said, you need to add that Nas and P Diddy to your playlist. Like make that a little snippet of your intro.
You can hate me now.
There you go.
Because I won't stop now.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Really do.
Because I can't stop now. You can hate me now.
You wanna hate me? I'll hate you too. Simple as that. Die,
Motherfucker, die.
Don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Go out any way you want to go down.
It can go down however you want it to go down. Okay.
Go ahead, write that down. You add it to your.
Here's another history fact for y'all. For those that may not know, you do not need a driver's license to move and procure. I like that word, procure.
I know. Use it often.
Because procure means to go forward. Go forward. So you don't need a license to procure in life. Shout out to all of my hood bitches that never heard of the word procure.
Don't do that. Don't get that shit up. Bitch, don't do it.
So there's a Travelers Act of, I want to say 1787, something that was passed by the Supreme Court for the Native Americans, which says you do not need driver's license to move about in the United States. So if you get pulled over and you may not have your driver's license, but you don't have any tickets, there's a certain way you can move. There's most definitely a certain way you can move. You do not need a driver's license. Think about it like this. Whenever you went to buy a car, did you need your driver's license or did you need money?
My driver's license.
What did you need? Your money or your driver's license?
When I bought a car, I had a driver's license. I ain't never not had one, so I don't even know.
He's asking, was it a required?
What I'm saying is, what did they ask for? The first thing that they asked for, was it your credit report or was it your driver's license?
I asked for my credit report, of course.
Exactly. Credit report pays for some shit. Your driver's license pays for nothing. When you get a driver's license, you're literally giving the state that you live in the authority to charge you for whatever traffic infraction that you may fucking procure. There goes that word again.
I know, you love that word.
I love that fucking word. I say all that to say, you don't need a fucking driver's license. What you don't need is tickets in your name. What you don't need is a suspended driver's license. You can't take what I'm saying and then try to move as if you don't have a fucked up license and you've been pulled over. You try that, you're gonna get fucked off. But for those that may be driving without a license and you don't have any tickets, you can move in a different fashion.
Especially if you got a passport.
Any type, if you got a passport, you don't need a license.
That's my point. And that's what I'm in for next. I don't know about y'all, but
Your passport?
Yeah.
You don't need a license.
Well,
You got a passport. If you driving with a passport and you don't have a license, show them your passport. You're good. You good. Just make sure that you don't have no other, like no child support or no other pending charges. Because if you got pending charges, then that shit means nothing. And if you got pending charges, I can't help you with those. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
I can't do anything about pending charges.
No.
Hey man, shout out to my little brother, man.
Bro, Los.
Los Bama. I want to give a special shout out to I want to give a special shout out to Shanita, Crystal, CJ and Jordan, and me as Los Bama. I want to tell everyone that if you try to roast me and it has any relevance, I will not respond.
I created a filter.
I see.
Shout out that nigga Los Bama, man. Hey, the score is 120-95. The Lakers are beating the fuck out of the Nuggets, and it really don't mean nothing until they win the game.
Organic hemp.
Once Denver win the game, then it's a series. What is up?
Organic hemp. And I'm frugal about my shit, so I'll find it for less than the local gas station selling it for. It was like $2.50 or some bullshit. Yeah. Going to the smoke shop.
Yeah, it's a smoke shop down the street I'm going to. That's right. Damn, I still got a cartridge. I didn't even think about that.
From Vegas?
Yeah, the shit in my purse.
A full cartridge?
No.
Oh. Yeah, man, my motherfucking brother, his best friend, this nigga Dave, and my god brother about to go to Vegas on the 26th. I thought about going. I was gonna like try to surprise these niggas with a sneaky ass flight, but I'm not about to pay $536, man. I'm sorry, man.
It's because you were.
Hey man, look, I'm trying to get this guy. Hold on, my sister called. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. With that weak ass bitch.
They have. Why you don't like her?
They on there now.
Fuck her.
Robbing. Oh. That's how you know that nigga fucking with a bitch. They be having the worship. It's like, fuck that bitch. She working hard.
Because I feel away when I go out of my way to try to be a gentleman, and you shit on my gentlemanness.
She shit on your gentlemanness?
Yes. I feel away when you shit on my gentlemanness. You ain't used to a gentleman.
Who you talking to?
Not you.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
God damn. Maybe you thinking of me. Like the fuck did I do? Jeez Louise.
She ain't used to a fucking gentleman.
Well, she ain't probably just like that. Then that sounds like a personal problem. What's the next topic, sir? Is we still recording and you didn't stop?
No, we still recording.
So what's the next topic? Let's get to it.
The next topic is like we're supposed to we're supposed to interview him.
Okay, and ask him in regards to his
podcast, life, endeavors, views upon different things.
Oh yes. Yes. So I'm interested. Like I heard about your podcast, but I don't know a whole lot about it.
You gotta check it out.
So what is it called? Social what?
Insecurity.
Social insecurity.
Your man's B4, host of Social Insecurity, the show, up and coming podcast. Yeah, all of that.
Okay.
Been established since 2019, since late 2019, and I gotta give hella rec to this nigga Sleep because he's been saying it for years about doing this podcasting thing, even talking about, you know, coming together with people to do that shit. When he first mentioned it, that wasn't where I was at. I wasn't in that path. So I will say this, you did play a role in this shit that I'm doing right now.
Aww.
And it's a movement. It really is. People are liking my logo and all that shit.
That's good. Good things. So, you had a trip coming up soon.
Hey.
Are you excited?
Hold on, before we get into the trip.
Okay.
Why you niggas charging so much for these logos, man?
I told you it's a lot of places you go. Some people do charge a lot, but there are. Remember I told you this when I was, we were talking about branding and my esthetician business and things. They were showing us, even in school, they were heading us and giving us information to websites where people actually will bid for your logo, to do your logo. You know what I'm saying? And these are up and coming digital artists, graphic artists, and this stuff be cold. And you getting it, and they be giving it to you for a deal. And
I need to holler at them niggas.
I had to sign up for an account, for a business account for them.
Dog, this nigga told me $150.
I really do.
For, man, all I want is the shit I want shit costs no more than $50 to $75, man. No, I go that way.
Well, you're saying $50 to $75, but it's based on the work and the work quality. So you have to.
No, if you give me some cold quality,
if it's nice and it's good and it's what you really want,
I'll pay that.
That's your thing. That's yours. It goes with everything.
I'll pay that.
For good quality work, I would pay $150.
Hey, but you can't give me no cookie cutter shit.
Yeah, nah, that'd be bullshit.
And then tell me you gonna pay you $150.
Shit, I'd be like, no, get your ass.
I can't do that, man.
But everybody's doing which I mean, it's okay, but I'm really not here for it. Like a lot of people have these companies and boutiques and things like that, and they're using these graphic artists, and it's just them, a caricature, if you will, of them, and like maybe some scissors or like it's just like it looks cheesy and corny. It just doesn't look like a whole lot of thought is put into it. And people are charging like way more than you're talking about, like $150. They're charging like $300-$400.
So what my vision is, I want like an old school mic, right? And I want some glasses and a beard on the mic. And I'm under the mic. I want everybody hate sleep with the hashtag. I want everybody hate sleep. And between the body and like, I guess you could say maybe the podcast, because it's going to say everybody hate sleep podcast. So between the B on the body and the T on the podcast, I wanted to have like the background of Detroit skyline. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have like the Renaissance Center and whatever the skyline looks like. I want that shit to be on it.
I like that. That's a good photo. I wouldn't even thought of that. I have a bunch of ideas. I just had to write it down, but like you said, I was just really disappointed that I had to take a leave of absence to do my clinicals, as you would call it, or my spa time. But I can't wait to get back to that and finish. All I need is 30 days, and I'll be done. And I can really get to doing what I love. Like, I got so many ideas. That shit crazy. And it's just like research and looking. That shit is worth it, though. But a good graphic artist is hard to find. So I do suggest that. I'm going to give you the website. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But I'm going to give you that information because it's dope. Like, it's dope.
Trying to remember my card number without having to go outside and get my wallet.
Why you gotta get your wallet?
Because I'm trying to wear these shoes.
Oh.
To double back to some low key, I see some Yeezys I kind of like.
Where? Are they white?
Nah. No. I like them neon green ones. I like them. I don't know, I just do. But I can't support Yeezy though. Like, I can't do it. In my spirit.
Have you heard his latest rants?
I ain't heard shit. I don't even, when I see Yeezy come on TV, I turn
Hella right to Yeezy. I gotta say, he get too much of a bad rap for real. I fuck with Ye.
What?
I fuck with Ye.
He needs help right now. I mean, I'm sorry.
Who don't need help?
No, seriously.
Seriously, who don't need help?
No, a lot of people do need help, especially him right now. It's just, you know, we look at these celebrities and these stars or whatever, and they're so disassociated from the real world. It drives me crazy. And he, like Kanye was saying a lot of similar stuff that like Lil Wayne was saying. And it was like, you're disassociated from the actual world and what's going on. Because you've been in this bubble. You know what I'm saying? You're now, you can't even run in the same circles. Not that you should.
I teach a bubble.
Huh?
I teach the bubble.
Right. And he's in that. And it's just, I liked Kanye. I used to love Kanye's music and everything. But as time has progressed, it has gotten worse. He has fallen into the same stigma as just about every other rapper. And, you know, it used to be he was a cut above the rest. He was different. He was excelling. He was like this new wave of woke, you could say. It's not that anymore. And I'm just not here for it. So I don't even acknowledge him.
Well, his latest tweets, I don't want to say I have no choice but to fuck with, but anytime anybody talking about ownership and changing the status quo and like fucking up anything that has to do with the general norm, I kind of have no choice but to fuck with. Cause that's what I lean on.
But that might be what you lean on, but the way he associates it, and it's not about uplifting people. It's not about being a positive role model or guys for somebody. That ain't what that shit about for that man. It's the attention. He needs the attention. He thrives and lives off of that. Look who he married. And I'm not even gonna get into that. It's a whole another issue.
So I have my provisions when it comes to the person that he married. So for those that may not know, I follow Kanye West very extensively because the whole soul clap or the soul genre that he kind of ushered into, I kind of like really was like in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit happened in my life in the middle of his soul frontier, as I would call it. So I know that Kanye is a very family-oriented guy. Okay. Not only is he a family-oriented guy, he's a very fame-oriented guy. So if I can incorporate fame and family, I'm gonna fuck with the Kardashians. Because it's one thing about the Kardashians. They may have sex tapes. They may have unsavory characters that are a part of their factions. But it's one thing that you've never heard about the Kardashians is that there was a child malpractice dealing with anything that's dealing with the Kardashians. Think about it, dear. Okay. Have you ever heard anything dealing with those children? They have at least 12 kids.
No.
At least.
They don't.
No. Courtney got about 3 or 4. Kanye got 3 for sure.
Kylie,
how many? Kylie got 1.
Khloe got 1.
That's 3, 6, 7. Kylie got that'll make 7. Courtney got 1. That'll make 8.
Khloe got 1.
Khloe got 1. That'll make 8. Yeah. You've never heard anything dealing with these kids.
No.
And for me, being the type of family that's in the limelight, if you will, for me, that's big. Yeah. So for me, it's hard for me to have a disrespect for them because they make sure all of those kids are straight.
That's good. I mean, I just don't care for them. But you know, it is what it is. I don't know. I just don't really care for him. But Kanye West is just a whole nother animal. Like, he's just annoying as fuck. Like, I can't. I miss the old Kanye. I don't know who this person is. It's freaking me out.
That nigga shoes doing numbers. That nigga gave Adidas life again.
Yeah, because they just failed miserably. Who's the next time?
Like I said, we're supposed to interview him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, continue with that.
So, the last segment of the show will be, hold on. Let me get to it. Last segment of the show will be more of an interview with my guest from the Social Insecurity. So, tell me, Mr. Forsyth, what made you want to make the Social Insecurity show? Well, you kind of explained your inspiration behind it. And I appreciate all of your sentiment. But a better question would be, what's your vision with your podcast? What direction are you trying to go into?
I ain't gonna lie. I thought about the whole television shit too. I feel like I can be, one of the types that can take this on tour. I can go to various locations and set up shop because it's something that can be enjoyed live, or like and kind of like how we're gathering right now. I can do this with people, everywhere.
I would like what is it, what show was that? With Carlos Miller and
What's that?
85 South Show.
85 South Show. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I haven't even checked theirs out. I've been seeing they be getting pretty good hell and shit.
It's good. It's funny. It's funny.
It's pretty fucking decent.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I want to have fun with it. That's all the reason I really got involved with this shit, because of seeing other people, just having fun with expressing themselves in a way of, getting their views across on the platform.
So, are you worried about like certain factions coming after you because of the rhetoric that you spew or the views that you may have on your podcast? Are you ready for the, I guess you could say, public backlash in an event that you go against the status quo?
Oh man,
because I kind of feel like the Social Insecurity podcast will definitely go against the status quo, because I don't see you conforming. Because if you conform, then that means anything that you do has to have some type of conformity in it. You know what I'm saying? So excuse me.
I'm solid, man. That's been me forever. I've been solid. So any drive and path I'm on, I'm gonna stay there until I reach the other side of the rainbow, I guess. Pause.
I put on that old song that we did.
Look,
she hates that shit. She hates that fucking song.
That ugly motherfucker.
And we're gonna end the podcast. Ugly motherfucker under that bitch.
Look, man, I've offended people before. I'll offend some more. I mean, because it ain't for everybody.
And I think that's one thing that people have gotten away from, is offending people and not worrying about it. One thing that I don't like about human beings is that they'll say something and somebody on social media will say something to you that'll make you feel a way to the point where you feel like you have to apologize. That's one thing that I will never fucking do.
I laugh at those.
I don't give a fuck what I do on any fucking social platform, from Facebook to Twitter to Instagram to fucking Tumblr to fucking I can't think of the fifth one, but those four. Snapchat, I am not apologizing for shit. And that's going to be the basis of my campaign. If you feel I need to apologize, I don't have to worry about your vote. But if you look at the tweet that person just pulled up, and you look at it from a person that has been going to work every motherfucking day, that's trying to feed his family, that's trying to make sure his mom is okay, make sure his sister is okay, make sure his children is okay, even make sure that the fucking mothers of the children that you're not even with even more. You trying to make sure they okay. If you feel that whatever you're doing in your life, you're trying to make sure those set of people are okay, then you're the person that I'm talking to. It's that fucking simple. It's that fucking simple.
Some of you were going to ask me earlier about what inspired me. I would say, or what inspires my show, I would say women. For real. For the vast majority, my inspiration is y'all.
Okay.
Yeah. You unstable creatures. That's right, yeah, I paid you for that.
That's alright. I'm fine with that. It is what it is.
No, for real, you all help make my podcast world go round.
Give a lot of content, huh?
Yeah, I feel my shit like coal to the fire.
These are good. Goddamn.
What really fuels it is the lack of accountability.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Come on. I'm with
Women and accountability.
I'm the only one here. I'm the only female here. Let's go. Let's keep going. Come on.
I'm just saying though. Not necessarily you, dear.
I know.
But it's a lot of women that I come across in my life that when you bring up accountability, they either they will abort mission or sabotage the place. Have you ever, hey Dave, let me ask you a question, Dave.
Here we go.
Have you ever asked a woman to tell the truth and she just blow up every fucking thing? Because all you asked was for the truth. And if she told the truth, I guess by her telling the truth makes her look a kind of way. And this woman would rather blow up a whole situation that might deal with 2 to 5 people instead of fucking being accountable between you and that fucking person.
It happened. I would say this as a woman. It took me a while to be like, okay, I can take accountability for what I've done. It took me years to do that. I was young. But when I got older, it's just like, okay, if I do something wrong, I do something out of the way, or I do something that might be deemed disrespectful. Because, I have a tendency to press some buttons and boundaries. I can honestly say, and this comes with age, because a lot of women who are younger and a lot of women who don't necessarily have that capacity or haven't got to that point in their lives, they're not going to take accountability because they're not ready to. You know what I'm saying? But taking accountability means saying, okay, I messed up. I fucked up. That's on me. I was wrong. And just leaving it at not, I'm wrong, but da-da-da-da. I'm wrong, but you did this. No. I was wrong. I own that. Now how can we fix this? Or what needs to happen? You know what I'm saying? It takes time. And then when people aren't used to that, and this is where you guys have to take accountability. Mm-hmm. When you guys aren't used to that, you're just like, oh, you're being funny or you're being condescending. No. I'm telling you, you're right. I was wrong. How do we fix it?
Hold on. First off, you're walking in a realm of women that it may be between 27 and 50 of those motherfuckers. A woman that is willing to admit that she's wrong, that's a whole nother realm of woman.
Well, right. So then that means that as men, you have to take accountability on your end for the type of women that you choose to deal with.
I think that's a people thing.
It just takes as you said before, people show you who they are. Mm-hmm. When they show you who you are, believe what they show you. This is what it is.
Yeah. Emphasis on when. And
when. Because you'll see it. It's little signs, it's little tails, and you'll see it, but you ignore it. Because maybe pussy did it. Mm-hmm. Maybe she a little funny.
Right.
Or maybe, she do something that another bitch won't do.
Anytime you find a funny woman, you have found a gem. Because women are like innate not funny.
What? Okay.
I've said this, and I'm really tired, and I'm going to keep campaigning this. I'm really tired of these boring ass niggas ain't shit remix memes and shit. Like one of the dumbest memes I seen thus far this year was Cardi B said, "I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still got that ring." Ain't nobody eating tonight. And that shit went viral. Like, that's not funny. That's stupid. Like, it's the same woman that, from what I just heard today, has filed for divorce. I'm not sure that is. Can y'all verify that?
Yeah, she did file for divorce.
All right, so that pretty much trumps the next point that
she kind of had every right to.
Here we go with that. Nah,
you have to see the video, but
I have a video of why she has every right to go and procure.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. These women that you're talking about who, repost that meme with Cardi B and things like that, these are the type of women they idolize. So this is who they aspire to be. So once again, it goes back to what type of bitches is you talking to and conversing with. And things of that nature. You have to pick and choose. But see, that's the thing. And this is the thing. A lot of guys, and I'm not necessarily reflecting on you two, do not look at substance. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at substance. And women that it's crazy to me.
Now, something you said earlier about not about the women you choose, but if they apologize and men taking it like they're being condescending, we can tell based off the tone if it's condescending or not.
Well, to some degree.
No, we can tell by the content.
I have very much, and this has just been my experience. I have honestly said in situations, I was wrong. Like, I was wrong, and you're right. I was definitely wrong. Oh, you trying to be funny? You just want me to shut up? No, I'm taking accountability from my part in this situation. So how do we move forward? Like, once again, I'm just not one of those ones who like to argue, like to go back and forth. If I did some fucked up shit, or if I did some shit to offend you, then I need you to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, and this is the thing, people have a problem, and this is where people aren't held accountable for things that they do, because people will let it go under the rug, sweep it under the rug. Okay, it doesn't really matter. They did it this time. I ain't gonna say nothing next time. The third time I'm ready to blow up. No. You do some shit I don't like, or you do some shit that's out of pocket, I'm gonna tell you then, hey, I ain't gonna get mad, I ain't gonna yell, I ain't gonna scream, because I'm grown, I ain't about to do all that. I don't like what you did. You were wrong. I feel like this, that, and whatever the third is. I'm telling you now. I'm not one of
any male though that will go there with you as far as like you said, you're saying, you know what, I was wrong and blah blah blah. Oh, you were doing blowing up. That's basically passive aggressive shit, right?
Oh yeah, of course. And I recognize that, and that's happened to me in the past. Like, oh, you just want me to shut up? Like, dude, listen. Now you just, I tried. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm not. That's too much. But a lot of women don't want to take accountability. They'll throw it back on you and make it about you or your fault or something you did, or I did this because you did that. No, I did this because I wanted to, not as a result of what you do. You don't move me, so if you jump over a bridge, I'm gonna jump up behind your ass. Like, no. And I got friends my age, and we in 35 and 34, and they still don't take accountability for their shit, for their bullshit. You know, it takes time, and some women aren't accountable, but
yeah, these are things that help keep my train on the tracks. Just chugga. Y'all fuel my locomotive. For real. I love it. Aha. Inside joke.
Trying to fire that bitch up.
Let me ask you a question. So the women that you date or choose to interact with, or do you find that they hold themselves accountable for their actions?
To an extent.
Huh?
To an extent.
Okay.
It's like that with the vast majority of women. Just to an extent. In fact, I was going to say this earlier. The likeliness of a woman having a deathbed confession is higher than a man having a deathbed confession.
Yeah, I feel you on that, because women, it's certain things that women want to go to. Hold on. And before I say this, I want to give a special shout out to Essential Water and hashtag Ascensionation. The overachieving H2O.
Need a tap water.
She talking about this tap water.
Just drink.
She said that shit ain't nothing but tap water. Hey, that is Dominique Taylor. That is not anyone from the Everybody Hates Sleep show / Host Nation.
That's a lie, but Julia, don't believe that.
Whole total different faction, goddamn it.
Oh Lord.
You disrespectful as hell.
Always would be no fun way.
What was we talking about before I tried to do my impromptu commercial and you destroyed my shit? What was we talking about?
You were talking about.
Well, I mentioned this shit about deathbed confessions.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, women would rather take.
They more likely to take shit to the grave than a guy would.
Women would more rather take shit to the grave, but there are certain things that women are not taking to the grave with them. And if it has anything to do with a man and infidelity, they're not taking that shit to the grave.
Anything, look,
They're not doing it.
anything that make them not look as bad. Like you said, they'll expose some shit about another motherfucker to make faces. Yeah, they'll do that before they go to the grave more than they'll expose themselves.
I'm an open book. So
Hey, that is Dominique Taylor. That is not anyone for real. God damn it.
that don't know about that though. Taking stuff to the grave, I don't know about that. I'm not.
No.
I don't want that on my last hour.
Listen, women are the best cheaters. I'm about to have a conversation that motherfuckers really don't want to have.
And I'm a further.
Go ahead. Oh, I need to hear from two. Go ahead.
Women are the best cheaters because women cheat on a whole nother level that men cheat on. Men cheat on a satisfaction level. Women cheat on a treat me how I'm supposed to be treated level. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman will cheat on a nigga with another motherfucker that's going to treat her the way that she feels that she's supposed to be treated.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If she feels that she's supposed to be treated on a certain echelon, then she's going to cheat with a doctor, with an executive, with an administrator. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that was called leveling up.
Y'all call it leveling up.
I'm just saying. If that's what you're saying, somebody that's offering more than whomever she might be with.
What level are you really on if the motherfucker that you chose to be with is on this certain echelon? But you feel like you have to go 2 levels above that person that you with to show this nigga that, look, I'm with you, but I can be with that.
Right.
Women are a motherfucker.
Why is that? Maybe it's just me. Why is that a bad thing? And I say that to say this.
What you mean?
Because this is the thing. This is why I say this. Let me tell you. Let me explain. When you say that she's gonna mess with God to let you know I'm with you because you're who I want to be with, but I can. This is I can attain this. In case you didn't know, you know what I'm saying. And I think, and that can be the same way with men. Men just don't do that. And what that can do is one of either two things. One of either two things is going to happen. Either that man is going to level up, so or he's going to get ghost. One of the two.
That's true.
So that action can make you be like, well, damn, I need to do better. If this ain't work, maybe I need to do better. Same shit with women. You can do that if you so choose to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's more of a thing with men than women, because when a woman figures out that she needs to level up with the man that she's with, she's going to do one or two things. She's going to either embrace that man or she's going to sabotage that situation. Because a lot of women feel like the only reason you leveling up is because I'm with you. Yeah. The only reason why you leveling up is because here goes that word again. I'm procuring something in you that you've never seen before. Right? So, let's say this man, Hyundai. Let's say this man is leveling up without you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting for this because I know it's coming, but go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you was fucking with him when shit was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Something happened. Opportunity came about itself. And now He's moving. He's not disrespecting you.
Mm-hmm.
He's not putting you down. But in the same token, he's moving in a whole nother direction.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women will look at that like, oh, this nigga think he better than me. You know what I'm saying?
Essentially, he is. Go ahead.
How? He's not better.
Not necessarily better than her, but I'm saying a woman who feels like, okay, you're now progressing, and now I'm not where you are, or I'm not trying to get to where you are. Like for me, I think of it as a thing of this, whether it's a man or a female. If we're moving forward and you're progressing and you're doing well, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should be progressing together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We should be building together. If I'm here, right, and you're moving up, slowly but surely you're moving up, and I'm never catching up. And I'm never, you know what I'm saying? You want somebody who's going to match your motivation with things. You want somebody who's going to match the level of what you want to get to and what you want to aspire to. And if you ain't doing the same thing, then it's not going to work. That's when that thing come in. Even when people say, we're not even talking about the religious part, but the part about being equally yoked. If you are not equally yoked in all and a lot of matters and a lot of facets, it ain't going to work. So if you content with not having shit, doing shit, going to this pissy ass job where you not getting paid no money, where you unhappy all the motherfucking time, and that man or woman in your life.
So do you think that man or woman should, if what you're saying is true, that this man or woman is progressing in a fashion that is an upward for them, but the person that you're in love with is stagnated at this plateau, what do?
You encourage them. And
Encourage them to do what?
Encourage them to do something different. Do whatever inspires them or motivates them. And if they don't want to do that, sometimes that means you got to leave that shit alone. You have to move on. Like, people that are good, and this is what I truly think, people that are good for you and that care about you are really
Do you know
important.
the reason why I quit my job?
Me? No, I didn't know that.
Yep.
I did not know that.
When I was working on the Romulus, and you made it very clear to me that your peace of mind is worth more than anything on this world. Because if you don't have a peace of mind, then you can't navigate in this crazy ass world.
Right. That's
So
true.
when we had that conversation, the peace of mind conversation, it was a year ago. You were living in Southfield at the time, and we had this conversation. I had very indifferent, like, train of thoughts. Like, this is the job that I've been working for now. It at that time it was going on 2 years. It's a steady job, getting paid every Friday. But even though I'm getting paid every Friday, I'm still struggling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you were unhappy. Like, you was for real unhappy. And I simply said, if that ain't what you want to do, don't do it.
So
do what you really, what you passionate about, what you good at.
it was
Walk in your purpose.
between April 11th or the 17th. And I just made it up in my mind that because we had a meeting, right? And
I remember that.
And they pretty much told us that we're in the black and there's no room for growth. So if you stay here, you're here because you want to be. No matter how much work you put in, no matter what the fuck you do for the company, you're still going to have that same position.
Out of here.
To me, that's a dead end job. I don't do dead end jobs. So once we had that meeting, I came back to Moonbeam. You still got an LCC for that?
Mm-hmm.
I came back to Moonbeam LCC, and she just was like, if there's no room for growth, then what are you doing? And it was a lot of conversation after that, but it was that phrase that like stuck in my head. If there's no room for growth, what are you doing?
And fast forward to what you're doing now.
Well, what I'm doing now is I am a teacher. I am a health teacher. I'm a physical ed teacher.
Nigga can't do push-ups. He a physical ed teacher.
Nigga, who can't do push-ups? Bitch, I'm not motherfucking fixing them bitches out right now for your monk ass. Don't disrespect me, nigga. No. Don't let this fat buy food. Is that money?
I'm about to take off the joke.
Is there money in there?
First of all, you don't know me. Stop leaving your shit.
You don't know.
It's like, no, I'm joking. I'm fucking with you. But I'm gonna take off David. You know how I do. I grab it.
In your house, where you going?
Look, as long as you don't chill. Alright.
Well, I be like, damn, that nigga ain't went home yet.
Where you going?
Oh, shit.
You finished taking pictures with it yet?
Nah, I ain't taking no pictures. I'm not gonna spin it.
But with all that being said, man.
Hold on, now. Let me say this. Let me piggyback off with where you started with that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the women who are the best cheaters were abused when they were young.
What the?
Yeah, I said that. And I stand by it.
I don't know. Shit,
I'm gonna tell you this. Let me
further that. On the mental aspect of it, right? Women are more likely to keep that type of shit a secret because they were either educated to do that shit, like don't say nothing to nobody, right? Or either they choose not to say nothing to nobody because they feel that they're in a situation where they won't be received, they won't be heard. So that gives them that ability to, mask shit easily, like second nature. So yeah, those are more likely the best cheaters.
I feel like women are the best cheaters because nobody manipulates a situation better than a woman.
What? Man, I feel outnumbered right here. Go ahead.
Because a woman would, it's hard for a man to differentiate between, is this nigga her brother or is this nigga a nigga she fucked?
Oh yeah, because niggas will go along with it. They ain't gonna say nothing. That nigga will go along with it,
because a nigga would not only would a nigga go along with it to the point where, man, these niggas so crazy, dog. And these niggas be wanting vagina so bad that they'll come to a nigga baby shower. They'll bring a gift to a bitch they fucking baby shower.
Let me cut in.
Hold on, let me cut in. Before you cut in. Just to let motherfuckers know I'm her friend.
I gotta cut in real quick. It wasn't even a thing for niggas to even go to baby showers. It became co-op as of what, the mid 2000s? I wasn't saying late 90s, but no, the mid 2000s. 2005, 2009, 10. You know what I'm saying? The unisex baby shower.
I just think women, when you say women are the best cheaters, it
How diabolical is that? That women tell everyone else that we're going to have a baby shower that involves men. So whatever niggas show up, he could be a potential family member or friend. And it's up to the male to differentiate between the two. But the differentiation could fuck you up.
Who the fuck really cares though?
I care.
Why?
Because what if I fuck up and this nigga just actually a family friend?
Stop! Don't worry about that bullshit.
He never fucked. He never tried to fuck.
Thing is,
and I'm acting like this nigga is Don Juan DeMarco.
That's you not looking at what you got going on in the present and what you can have going on in the future.
No. That's that woman. No. Before I hit you,
you supposed to hit the motherfucker.
Before I hit you with the horn, that's that woman letting shit just linger.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
You know this in advance though. You know the capabilities of a woman, so you gotta be prepared.
Wow, y'all just sound like we just like the CIA or something. Anyways, this is what I think about.
No,
women are good cheaters, and just to play, as you call it, devil's advocate.
White devil's advocate.
Are good cheaters because women will cheat, and you will never know.
Exactly.
Until she wants you to know.
Exactly.
And it's not.
How fucking diabolical
How is that diabolical? You don't need to know.
What do you mean? That's the shit that the media do. They don't let you know something. They don't let you know shit until they're
ready for you to know. Right. If a woman is gonna do that, but that all goes back to you have to know what kind of woman you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? What she's capable of, or you need to know.
They don't even know the kind of woman they dealing with when they wake up in the morning or before they go to bed.
What? What you trying to say, David?
Listen, no. He has a good fucking point because there's been a lot of times when a woman has like been on her period or like it. You know how many times I've seen a motherfucking Instagram blog of a bitch saying, I've just turned into a whole nother woman that I didn't even know I could be.
That's crazy. You know who you are. Let me stop saying that. Everybody don't know who they are.
Exactly.
Everybody don't know who they are, so let me backtrack.
Exactly. And too many times I've seen these heifers say, I've turned into a woman that I didn't even think I could ever be.
I could never say that. I know exactly who I am. And I ain't turning no different person. I'm still me. I might be a little agitated, but I'm still me. So like I don't resonate with that at all.
That's some more.
Teardrops, they fall down like rain. I put on that old song that we danced to and then
Whenever he comes in Detroit, we're going.
No, I'm not.
Yes, we are.
I'm like, you are so ugly.
I want you to tell that man to his face.
You ugly. I see your ugly up under that ski mask. That's a damn shame that you that fucking ugly. God.
I see you ugly.
That's a
you can't tell nobody that. You can't tell
I told you the first time I saw that video, I see that ugly up under that ski mask. Damn, that nigga ugly as fuck. Don't even need him to take it off. I know what you look like.
I see you ugly. It's fucking hilarious.
And I ain't got no comments in.
teardrops, they fall down like rain. I put on that old song that we danced to and then I head back to the track. It's not much has changed.
Shit sound like
a lifesaver.
It sound like diarrhea.
Well, I want to thank my nigga Dave Forsyth from the Social Insecurity podcast. Make sure y'all go check out the Social Insecurity podcast. It's on all your DSPs, even Apple, because he's an iPhone user. His pocket is musty. And we are going to end the night with, let me see. No, we don't want to do that. We're going to end the night with a little Tom Riddle.
Yo, before we end the night, season 1 has kicked back into full effect. I recorded last night and it's available right now for everybody to check out. The title of it is called Nailed It. I did a botched episode where I visited a nail salon of a family member of mine, and she's a black woman, you know what I mean? So that's me on my typical bullshit supporting us. So, all right. Nah, shit was lit though, you know, even though it was me coming out of the gate, you know, it was cool. Okay. But yeah, check me out. Your man's D4. Thank you, my guy, Sweet, for having me on here and down the bomb. Yeah.
I wake up and teardrops, they pour down like rain. I put on that old song, everything's surrendering. I head back to the track, cause not much has changed.
Hey, y'all have no idea how much she hates that fucking song. So we're gonna end the night with my nigga Mike Tom. This song is called Tom Riddle. I appreciate everybody that's listening. Shout out to everybody that's on Snapchat. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Fuck Facebook. I can't wait till the pandemic is over so they can get some real people in that bitch, so they can turn off the fucking machines, because the machines have no idea about content. So I appreciate everybody that's listening, and I love y'all.
I'm just saying, and that's what you're saying, somebody that's offering more than whomever she might be with.
What level are you really on if the motherfucker that you chose to be with is on this
The flow sharp like
certain echelon?
words like cannon on the canvas. He struck this part of my soul being brandished throughout the pages. How I did it ain't important, just know it's an art to it in the dark. Ain't musical magic, lyrical mage. I hear the whispers of snakes. They often speak on me, don't know if they realize that their language ain't foreign to me. It's giving you forewarning. I'm stuck in this state of mind with the fake have no relation, so the real ones are inclined to link up and get some paper. Sometimes you gotta hit the road when things get slow. You gotta change the location. Some advice from some hustlers I knew I'd often use. Mr. 43, 132. Nigga, let's do it, come on. I'm about to go beast mode with no skittles, whipping wines, killing MC slow. I'm Tom Riddle, nigga. About to go beast mode with no skittles, whipping wines, killing MC slow. I'm Tom Riddle, nigga. I'm about to go beast mode with no skittles, whipping wines, killing MC slow. I'm Tom Riddle, nigga. About to go beast mode with no skittles, whipping wines, killing MC slow. I'm Tom Riddle, nigga. I'm about to cadabra, nigga. Whipping wines, killing MC slow. The name's Times came up on the
east side of the city where I'm from, so my slang's a bit different from them. Like parcel tongue, flow arsenic, my arsenal dumb. Not talking about guns, but I'm fully loaded off the smoke that I run. Machine gun funk, the lit when it enters my lung. Like the phoenix giving birth to the sun. It's that fire, more heat than Matt Geiger. You fly like the Wayne Wade, show a flash of genius when I put the pencil to the page. Somewhere in the cut, thinking the ways to get paid. High solo when the whip smoking Skywalker man with chain, nigga. I'm about to go beast mode with no Skittles, whipping wines, killing MC slow. I'm Tom Riddle, nigga. About to go beast mode with no Skittles, whipping wines, killing MC slow. I'm Tom Riddle, nigga. I'm about to go beast mode with no Skittles, whipping wines, killing MC slow. I'm Tom Riddle, nigga. About to go beast mode with no Skittles, whipping wines, killing MC slow. I'm Tom Riddle, nigga.